Hey everybody, clearing. It's pipe cleaners. It's all I could find, but they're sparkly. So clearing. It's only so you can hear me say clearing, let's face it. Okay, so, well, that was actually kind of ironic because I want to bring a childlike joy back into the journey. So literally, we're just going to do a real quick reading today to see how can we shift up the energy and move through any kind of denser energy and bring some joy into this journey. Remember, you're supposed to be having fun with your manifestation and accessing the life of your dreams. You've got to get yourself into that positive frequency that is in that genius where you're breaking out of doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, that you are responsible for your manifestation of reality and you are finding ways to bring more freedom, more joy, more delight in your experience forward. So, you know, when we believe things are possible, we get into a lucky streak. When we don't, everything goes wrong, right? So let's see, what is it that Divine Creator, what can we see for the Twin Collective? What aspect of this journey can we bring more joy into right now? Woo! The treasure hunt for seeing the truth. So we're being asked to bring more joy into the things we're looking at. I'm hearing that Wayne Dyer quote again, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So this is the enlightenment, the revelation card. Well, the revelation of the truth that's there. In the reverse, we haven't seen certain things, but when I'm asking what can we bring more joy into, it's the revelation process. We don't have to have these hard knocks karmic lessons that blindside us in our tower moments. You know, we can be in the mindset that it's fun to see new information, that it's enlivening to get to understand, you know, instead of worrying about change being something lurking around the corner, we can actually take the approach that things that are coming towards us are going to be good. And it's like Christmas morning or something like that. Like we're ready, willing, and able to take on what's coming because we believe it's a positive thing. So let's see, how can we do this more? What is it that we can see for how to, look at all the options that we could imagine, or better yet, stop imagining things that might happen and really start, you know, designing, delighting in those that we would wish to see happen. This is literally saying, stop the analysis paralysis. Don't think harder about something. Think more authentically with what you would actually like to experience and say, ooh, that would be a really lovely thing to experience. You know, this is what I'd actually really like to experience next. And you don't necessarily have to assume it's going to happen, but ask yourself genuinely, if that's what I would like to experience next, how much do I believe it? Do I believe that that's possible? If yes, you'll get a rush of energy and you'll be like, ooh, this is a good idea. I can't wait. If you don't believe it, you're going to have a little bit of a harder time with the fact that that's what you really want, yet you don't believe it. So it's going to hurt. It's going to feel like a carrot on a stick. So what can my viewers do to further specify what they would want to see and learn how to believe, or to allow belief in it? Okay, flower of feeling, compassion, emotional awakening, and forgiveness. So it looks like forgiveness is standing in between, being able to believe what you would like to experience and, you know, just having it as a thorn. So yes, forgive past experiences, forgive this person, forgive yourself, forgive your parents, forgive humanity, do whatever you need to do to, you know, not have that broken record in your mind that says, yeah, it's never happened before, so why would it happen this time? Stop projecting what happened before and generate your reality from a new point of view. When you can get yourself into that positive frequency that believes in the opportunities, in the blessings, the abundance coming for you, guess what happens? It comes. And then we have Chamber of imagination, whimsy, fantasy, and wonder. So exactly, dare to believe. Forgive and then dare to believe. When we forgive, we suddenly have epiphanies that could be possible that we never would have dreamt in that lack of forgiveness. What else can we bring fun to in this journey? Well, there's the Enlightenment card, the Sun. So we got the revelation and then this positive reassurance. So we're allowed to take heart that our reality is conspiring to bless us. You know, everything. That's why in the Bible, in the Holy Bible, it says, bless your enemies. Because when people are in that abundance, they don't need to be low vibe anymore. They're just here for, you know, positive, fun. But what is the advice for the collective here? I heard don't delude yourself. Queen of Swords in the inverse. But also I heard test it. So I'm actually going to pull two cards. One for don't delude ourselves. Like allow the sun in. Open the blinds, you know. Let it come in. Turn the lights on. What can we see for don't delude yourself? Psychic vision, hidden meanings, dream reading. Exactly. Your intuition has been telling you so many things. As a multidimensional being and on this journey, signs, synchronicities, you're getting bombarded by things on your path that keep telling you, trust it, believe in the goodness, believe in the positive reassurance, surrender into it, let go of the fear, follow the light, go towards the light. Don't delude yourself. Stop telling yourself negative storylines or pessimistic views of it or rejection stories. You know, if you have a rejection story, look at why do you think someone would reject you? Whatever comes up in that moment, that's where you can, you know, balance out. If it means coming to God kind of moment and like begging to be shown how you can once and for all let go of that particular cringy thing, do it. But it's all from trauma and lack of love and patternings, right? Anything that we don't accept in ourselves, it's because we were given that. At some point in our life, we got that message from somewhere. It didn't originate in us. And so, yeah, it is about letting go of those misconceptions. And so you can trust yourself again to follow the joy, follow the light, to believe you are worthy of abundance. Linear sequencing, hierarchy, time, and logic. So that was the testing it. So just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not going to, is what I just heard. So sometimes we can be a little bit impatient. If we still are wobbly in our manifestation, sometimes it takes a little bit longer so that we become more sure that we want it. And therefore, that's why there's that saying, good things are worth the wait, because sometimes when we wait, we appreciate it for a longer term once it arrives. Okay, one more thing that we can bring more positivity to on the journey. Ooh, blockages. Being blocked and then unblocking. So this is saying we can unblock or get unblocked if we bring joy into it, that the blockage is just to stop any death-aligned, destructive, low vibrational things. Blocking is a timeout. It's not an ending. Life goes on. And, you know, I mean, we don't want to open the can of worms, but we're eternal. So death is an illusion. But all the more so that we should just learn to roll with anytime that the cycles come and go or end, or there's a blockage of some sort on some level. It's just because it's an indicator there's resistance that can be cleared. That's why we move through blocks and all of that, because they are not permanent. This too shall pass. So this is saying that if we bring joy to the blockages, if we raise the vibe in those times, we don't have to subscribe to those timelines where the blockages reign supreme. We can bring play into it, and we can figure out a way around, like a child, right? The shenanigans of a child that's unfairly put in a timeout. They're gonna giggle and they're gonna sneak out of that timeout, and they're gonna be like, this must be some kind of a joke. We don't need to do a timeout. whatever, you know, like that playful thing that a child might just, you know, not take something like that for gospel. So let's bring some joy into it. What can we see as the advice for not letting blockages reign supreme? How can we be more playful regarding blockages? Literally move through the abandonment trigger. That's what I'm getting there. And find the way forward. Let's clarify that. What is the advice? Spiritual gifts, mystery, enchantment, and secrets. 55, change it. Be the change you wish to see. If you're getting blockage as a mirrored experience of your reality, use your spiritual gifts to find a way around, to find a loophole, an energetic loophole in the name of love, in the name of play, in the name of joy. You will know it when the truth sets you free from the suffering. Timing, rhythm, synchronization, and frequency. These are necessary stepping stones on the way to receiving what you are asking for. You cannot stabilize a long-term love relationship if you're fickle when the going gets tough. Play through the tough, everybody. So good. And the heart is awake. Love, innocence, and reverence. Like a child, beginner's eyes. If you love, revere that love and show them what you're made of. Love anyways. Love fully. Love through it all. Love with innocence. Don't project. Don't play blame. Don't put yourself in harm's way. You know, I'm not talking about abusive situations here. I'm talking about situations where you know the love is there and yet it's not streamlining. Come back into beginner's eyes and see. Take a good close look at, did you put something out there that wasn't authentic? Is your person possibly putting something out there that's not authentic? Can you bring it back to what really matters? Okay, everybody, many blessings. Bye for now.